What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel for another 1/6 scale showcase. Today, I want to show you my new Ethan Hunt 1/6 scale figure that I've just completed kit bashing. This has been a fun one, but before we get started, do us a favor, would you? Hit the like button, notification bell, and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get to it. Okay guys, here he is, my new kit bash attempt. Tom Cruise as Mr. Ethan Hunt from the Mission Impossible franchise. Fun fact, I've seen every single one of these films, all 8 of them, in the cinema, as they are meant to be seen in my opinion. Now, I'm going to show you all the pieces I've acquired and the steps I took to put him together before taking a closer look at this final result. This is it. Everything required to build this Ethan Hunt figure. It looks like a lot, but honestly it was pretty easy to source in the end. It's only 4 separate things I've purchased: the body, the shoes, the suit, and the head sculpt. Starting with the star of the show, the most important piece required, the head sculpt, with the likeness of Tom Cruise as Ethan Hunt from the film Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning. I purchased this from VincentToy_NA on Instagram. The sculpt is produced by Mu Yi and sculpted by Yixi. This is number 16 so far in the edition. I have to say, the quality of this final product is absolutely fantastic, and in hand this sculpt is actually better than what I anticipated. Now, I may be biased and riding the hype train because I'm the one who spent the money on this guy, but I really see Tom Cruise's Ethan Hunt here from all angles. This is the first full head sculpt I've purchased off an artist since I bought the Batman Begins and Dark Knight mask sculpts from OT Customs. Shout out to him too. I'm a big fan of Tom Cruise films and I love the character Ethan Hunt, so when I saw this guy was being made, I knew I had to go all in and roll the dice. I'm actually floored at how much I love this sculpt. I'm so impressed with the likeness and attention given to bring Ethan to life. Next up, we have the body I chose for this kit bash, the Worldbox ATO20 with seamless arms option. The reason I chose this body is, I've used it before and I found it to be a good solid body to use, but also because it has the seamless forearms, which I really like for realism when building a figure. As you can see here, the difference in quality is night and day. Not just the quality of the seamless wrist portion, but also the hand detail and the skin tone as well. It's a big difference in my book. Moving on to the suit I chose to make this kit bash with, the Pop Toys navy blue suit, product number Pop-X39. I chose this suit for a few reasons actually. The first reason is I have previously purchased the black suit version of this for a James Bond kit bash I'm working on, and I found the fit and quality to be some of the best I've seen. Then 2, because they had this blue suit version, which is similar to this look he wore in the film Dead Reckoning. I didn't plan on it, but when I was looking to make an Ethan Hunt and saw this, I knew this is the look that I wanted to portray. Next up, we have the brown leather shoes I'm using for this guy. Now I've had these shoes for a few years actually, as I bought them originally for another kit bash I was planning, but never got around to doing. And when I decided to make this kit bash and I'd purchased the blue suit, I knew these shoes would go well with it. I love the way the brown and blue pop with each other. Okay guys, now that we have all the ingredients, it's time to build this guy. First step, I put on the fat suit over the midsection of the body, and then I put on the black sock sleeves to cover the ankle joints. From there, I put on the blue shirt first, and then slid the seamless forearms in through the sleeves and connected them to the elbow joints of the figure before I added the tie. Once all that was locked in, I put on the trousers, tucked in the shirt and tightened the belt. I do feel like the Worldbox ATO20 body is a great size for these clothes because the trousers hang to a perfect height for me. Then next, it was the shoes. I really dig these and I feel like these colours go so well together. Once I added the head sculpt to the body, I thought let's take a look at him without the jacket on first, because when I do add the jacket, I'm probably not going to take it off again, as that's the final desired look I want for the figure. Look, I gotta say, finally having the sculpt on the body, I'm seeing my vision come to life, and it's really fun. I have it secured on the ball joint in the neck with some blue tack for now, and it's sitting pretty tight and pretty well, especially in the collar. Proportion wise, he looks a little narrow in the shoulders, I think, like this. However, when you have the jacket on, that won't be an issue. He should hopefully look natural and not be out of proportion then. The shirt does fit pretty great. It's on the tight side with the fat suit on this body, but that's okay. I don't want the clothes looking too loose. And here we are, back to the final look for this Ethan Hunt kit bash that is now joining my collection, and for me, this was a really fun experience going through the process. Searching for all the pieces, figuring out how to build the figure that's going to be unique to my collection. It was really fun. Now, overall building this guy cost me 800 AUD. The whole process of building the figure, from sourcing all the pieces, hoping it will work and look the way you envision it, to finding an artist that was doing the head sculpt of the character that you want to build, and let's be honest, that's the most important part I think. If I hadn't seen this sculpt for sale, I probably wouldn't have thought to build this figure, but because the sculpt was so well done, that's what gave me the spark of creativity to go, hey, with this you can build one of your favorite characters that it looks like no license company is going to do. I love how this suit fits the figure. It's really closely fitted and not baggy at all. That makes a big difference, I think. As far as body proportions go, the figure is probably a bit tall for Tom Cruise, but honestly, on the shelf, I don't have a problem with it at all. I like that the suit fits the way it fits. The head doesn't look too big either. I feel like it's just right. Again, I've played around with adding some different lights, some orange and blue, some cool and warm, and then just one overhead light with a little front light to catch the eyes. I played around with a lot of different looks with this guy in the short time I've had him, and I'm still having fun finding ways to try and capture that essence of Tom. I'm really happy too that I decided to roll the dice and give it a go. I think this is a new fun part of the hobby of collecting and doing YouTube for me that I think I may explore more, because now I'm like, if I can find a custom head sculpt that I like, what other characters could I kit bash and build that I want to have in the collection that is currently not being made in the market? That's exciting for me. What about you? Is kit bashing something you do? And if not, would you consider giving it a go? And if so, what character would you build? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Lastly, before finishing up, I remembered in that airport scene where he wore this blue suit, he had glasses on. So I grabbed the glasses that came with the Hot Toys Commando outfit, James Bond figure, and I threw them on just to see what it would look like. And honestly, they're not the best glasses, but it's definitely been fun having a play with them. I don't think I'll display them like this, even if the glasses were better anyway, because I want to see that sculpt. Then I remembered I had the new Hot Toys T2 2.0, so I grabbed those glasses and I threw them on, and I think these ones work a little bit better. It fits his face a bit more, and I'm pretty sure Tom has worn glasses like this at some point in one of these movies. And that's it, guys and girls. I hope you've enjoyed this video and maybe got some inspiration for your own displays. Now, to finish out, I've added a Mission Impossible video edit by Paweł Mozolewski that I found, and I wanted to add it because I feel like it encapsulates how awesome the character of Ethan Hunt is and how fun these movies are. So shout out to you and full credit to you, Paweł, for making this edit. I'll put the link to this video and his channel in the description below. I thank you all for tuning in, and if you haven't already done so, do us a favor, would you? Hit that like button, notification bell, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, I'm out.
Fate whispers to the warrior, a storm is coming. And the warrior whispers back, I am the storm.
Agent confirmed.
It really is you. I've heard stories. They can't all be true.
You
Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to face your fate. Pursue us, you will be caught. Resist us, you will be killed. And your precious secretary will disavow any knowledge of your actions.
This may very well be our last mission, Ethan. Make it count.
You had a terrible choice to make in Berlin. Recover the plutonium or save your team. You chose your team, and now the world is at risk. Some flaw deep in your core being simply won't allow you to choose between one life and millions. And you see that as a sign of weakness. To me, that's your greatest strength.
What the hell is he doing?
I find it best not to look.
Simple game. 4 players.
Desperate times, desperate measures, sir.
Is he serious?
Always. It's impossible.
Our lives are the sum of our choices.
None of our lives can matter more than this mission.
I don't accept that.
I can understand you're very upset. Kittredge, you've never seen me very upset.